everyone, thanks so much for coming back to my channel and Happy New Year. It's finally the end of 2013 and I know for me it was a big year, but I am very excited to see what's going to happen in 2014. 2013 definitely had some highlights, so I wanted to go ahead and just kind of talk about my highlights before I go ahead and do my New Year's resolutions. So the highlight would definitely be that I graduated this spring of 2013. A huge moment in my life overall. I got my AA in social science, and it was something that I was just really proud of and excited that I was able to accomplish that. And it was awesome to have my very close friends and family to be there to share that moment with me. It was just a great experience, and that was definitely the highlight of 2013 for me. I know for myself, I need to not have such a general goal. I need to have very specific goals of what I want to do for 2014 and the things that I want to change, because only I can do that. So I wrote them down and I have them here in my phone, and I broke them up into different categories. If you watch Nikki Philippi and Rachel Talbot's video, I kind of got this idea from them because they did the same thing, but I added some stuff to this. Our school though, now that I have graduated and I think I pretty much have all of the classes I need to transfer on, because every class or every school that you apply to requires different prereqs for you to have finished in order for you to get accepted into their school. So every school is different, and that's been a big frustration for me, is I don't know where to start. I don't know how to even know that I did the right classes or I'm in the right classes. But yeah, my biggest goal for 2014 for school is to transfer. I need to move on up. I need to start working on my bachelor's. As far as career goes, I don't work, but I consider YouTube my little side, like, hobby job, I guess you can say. This is the biggest downfall I have. I have no problem vlogging or filming or recording anything, but I am the biggest procrastinator when it comes to editing. So that is going to be my number one goal, is if I go ahead and film something, I need to upload it that day or the following day. That is going to be the number one goal I have for 2014, and I think that would definitely help me with uploading regularly and uploading more and building my channel that way. For financially, I want to start saving. I don't ever have a savings account or even have like maybe $100 saved. I need to at least do that for a rainy day, or if something happens, or say I really need that money for an emergency, or whatever the case may be. Having a savings, whether it's $50 or $100 or a couple of $100, is definitely something that I need to do and make sure that I keep track of. I feel that spiritual, I kind of lost this for 2013, which is a huge thing for me, because spiritually, I've always been a very spiritual person and in touch with my relationship with God, but this year I really didn't, and I really feel like if I look back and examine what I went throughout 2013, I just really lacked that part in my life, and I know that it's important for me just as a overall well-being and just having a better mental health. I need to have that in my life, and I need to have a spiritual communication with him. And so in order to do that, I really feel that I need to take out time every day, and whether it's going to be, you know, a small devotional, even online, like it's something so simple. I have the Daily Bread on my phone, and even at that, I could read that, you know, something like that every day, or reading some motivational and like spiritual stuff. I need to do some type of reading and make sure that I make time for prayer daily, because that is something that I don't do, and I know that if I start doing that, then I will definitely have a lot more growth, and just everything else will fall into place. Emotional was a huge one for me this year, guys, especially towards the second half of this year, I really was focusing on my mental state and my emotional state of being, and I started working on that by going to counseling once a week, and I really have grown a lot from that, and I've learned a lot about myself from that. Going to counseling for me, I had to face my fears, and I had to face the things that I've been avoiding about myself for some years now. Some of them were very obvious, and some things were very shocking for me to explore and to realize that I've been struggling with certain things my whole life and not even knowing it. But yeah, it was definitely a big exercise, and it was a process. It's still this process that I'm going through. I want to continue to go to counseling every week, and just working on myself and learning how to have a better control of my emotions and not let everything get the best of me, and to not freak out over everything, and not to stress out about everything, and not to worry about everything. I've realized that I am struggling with it a little bit, and that it is okay to admit that I have a little bit of depression and anxiety, and I just worry too much sometimes. But I'm definitely working on that, and I'm getting a hold of it, and I'm learning how to deal with it. I've never been one to work out. I just don't really enjoy working out. I really love Zumba, but I cannot get a gym membership because it will be a waste of money for me. So here's the thing, I'm not necessarily overweight. I'm pretty average for my height, and I don't really struggle with my weight, so trying to lose weight is not going to be a goal of mine. I don't need to necessarily work out. I do want to be healthier, and I do want to eat healthier. I've been thinking of getting the Wii. That way I can start working out at home. A friend of mine has the Wii, and we were doing Zumba at her house over Christmas break, and that was a lot of fun, and I could definitely see myself doing that in the comfort of my own home and getting some type of exercise. So I think I might do that so that I can start having some exercise, and also just juicing. I really need to start juicing. I don't consume enough fruits and vegetables. The last category is going to be family, and this is a big one for me because this year I really missed my family. We live about 4 hours away from all of our immediate family. I have a really amazing close net of friends here where I live, and we spend almost every weekend together, and if not, we see each other throughout the week as well. And as great as it is, and as much as I love them and love spending our time together, I've realized over the year that I just really miss my family. I really miss my grandparents. I miss my mom, and being able to go to family barbecues or parties or even like the holidays. It just really sucks living far from them, and it's something that I want to do. I want to be closer to my family, and I really feel that time is just flying right by, and I've already been living here 5 years. The goal of mine this year is to move closer to them. It kind of is a hard situation because if I move from them, then I'll be far away from my friends, and I don't want to be away from them either. So I don't know how it's going to work out, or how this is going to work best for my husband and I. But yeah, those are all of my New Year's resolutions, and they're pretty basic. I don't think that I'm reaching for anything that's impossible, but they're all little baby steps to help me become a better person and a better me. And that should be the only goal that you have, is to be a better you and to be a better person than you were last year and even yesterday. Just constantly working to better yourself and to feel better yourself. I just really want big things to happen this year. I want big changes. I don't want to be where I'm at this year, next year. So that is it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and as always, please give this video a thumbs up, and please comment down below. Please subscribe if you haven't yet, and yeah, I think that would be it. So I wish you all a very happy new year, and be safe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.